Lawrence, the big news this morning, Franco Colapinto is replacing Jack Doohan at Alpine. It's more big news from Alpine in the last 20.
Alpine's latest driver announcement has raised more questions than answers. The team confirmed that Argentine driver Franco Colapinto will step in for Jack Doohan over the next 5 Grand Prix, officially described as part of a rotation strategy. But given the timing, the context, and recent changes within the team's leadership, the decision appears to carry far deeper significance than the press release suggests. While Alpine maintains that the move is temporary, the circumstances surrounding it raise serious questions about the team's direction, its internal leadership, and what this might mean for both drivers involved. Jack Doohan entered the 2025 season under considerable pressure. His Formula 2 record suggested promise, and his family name carried weight, but translating potential into performance hasn't materialized so far. Across 6 races, Doohan failed to register a single point. The turning point came in Miami, where he crashed out on lap 11, an incident that reportedly prompted an internal review at Alpine. Engineers noted recurring issues with tire management and feedback inconsistencies during setup sessions. According to sources close to the team, Doohan's communication on the radio revealed a growing lack of confidence, particularly under changing track conditions. He was described as hesitant and uncertain during strategic calls, a worrying sign in a sport that demands immediate decision-making and complete trust between driver and pit wall. Ahead of the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, Alpine issued a short announcement. Doohan would step aside for the next 5 races. Franco Colapinto would take his place. There was no lead-up, no staged media campaign, just a change. Officially, Alpine called it a rotation strategy. But the duration of the swap, 5 full race weekends, raised eyebrows across the paddock. Temporary seat changes typically last 1 or 2 events. 5 races suggest an extended evaluation period. Colapinto, in essence, is being given a serious trial to demonstrate his capabilities. The timing also aligns with broader restructuring within Alpine. Former team principal Oliver Oakes stepped down weeks earlier, and Flavio Briatore returned to a senior advisory role. Under his influence, the team appears to be making faster, more performance-driven decisions, and this driver rotation may be the first sign of that shift. Franco Colapinto is a 21-year-old driver from Argentina with a growing reputation in junior categories. After working through the ranks of Eurocup, Formula 3, and Formula 2, he built a strong resume based on consistent speed and sharp racecraft. He previously served as a reserve driver with Williams before moving to Alpine, where he quickly integrated into their simulator and technical programs. Multiple team engineers have spoken positively about his adaptability and feedback. One senior figure described his technical debriefs as surprisingly detailed, noting that Colapinto understood car behavior with the poise of a more seasoned competitor. Beyond his ability, Colapinto brings strong commercial appeal. Within hours of the announcement, Alpine saw a measurable spike in social engagement from Argentina and a notable uptick in merchandise interest. His promotion is not only performance-based, it also has potential commercial value for the team. This change is not happening in isolation. Alpine is under pressure both on and off the track. The team has underperformed relative to expectations, and internal changes suggest a more aggressive stance moving forward. Flavio Briatore's reappearance is widely seen as a move by Renault to stabilize and reassert control over its factory team. Known for being results-driven, Briatore has already begun reshaping Alpine's operational and competitive direction. According to several media reports, he supported Colapinto's inclusion following the Miami Grand Prix, believing the team needed a sharper, more decisive presence behind the wheel. In an official statement, Briatore explained the decision. Having reviewed the opening races of the season, we have come to the decision to put Franco in the car alongside Pierre for the next 5 races. With the field being so closely matched this year, and with a competitive car which the team has drastically improved in the past 12 months, we are in a position where we see the need to rotate our lineup. He further emphasized the long-term strategy. We also know the 2026 season will be an important one for the team, and having a complete and fair assessment of the drivers this season is the right thing to do in order to maximize our ambitions next year. We continue to support Jack at the team as he has acted in a very professional manner in his role as a race driver so far this season. The next 5 races will give us an opportunity to try something different, and after this time period, we will assess our options. The outcome of these next 5 races may directly influence Alpine's driver selection for 2026. While framed as a temporary rotation, Colapinto's run could become the basis for a long-term change, depending on what he achieves. So far, Jack Doohan has remained quiet in public. Sources familiar with his management indicate he was aware of the risk of being sidelined, but had hoped to turn things around. The decision to replace him has not removed him from Alpine entirely. He remains a reserve driver, but the tone within the team has clearly shifted. No firm commitment has been made about reinstating him after the British Grand Prix. One insider put it simply, it's Colapinto's seat now, unless he gives Alpine a reason to reconsider. For Doohan, the challenge is now about maintaining relevance. He must stay engaged with the team, remain physically and mentally prepared, and hope that circumstances change in his favor. The announcement has triggered a strong response from fans. On social media, opinions are sharply divided. Supporters of Colapinto see this as a well-deserved opportunity for a talented young driver. Others believe Doohan was treated unfairly, given too little time to adjust to the pace of Formula One. This reaction isn't just about 2 drivers, it reflects a wider concern across the sport, whether young drivers are given enough space to learn and improve, or whether F1 has become too quick to replace rather than develop talent. Regardless of where fans stand, the decision has drawn more attention to Alpine's situation than any recent podium or point finish. That level of visibility, even under pressure, is something the team likely anticipated. If Colapinto scores points or even shows consistent improvement over the next 5 races, Alpine's leadership will have a straightforward decision to make. Strong performances could fast-track his path to a full-time seat in 2026 or even sooner. Doohan's future with the team would then hinge on a reshuffle elsewhere, a mid-season opening, or an opportunity with another outfit. For now, he is on standby, watching events unfold from the garage. Colapinto, for his part, understands what's at stake. His response to the announcement was measured but direct. Firstly, I want to thank the team for giving me the opportunity to drive competitively for the next 5 races. I will work hard with the team to prepare for the next race in Imola and the upcoming triple header, which will no doubt be intense and a big challenge for everyone. There's no ambiguity. He knows this could be his chance to secure a permanent role. Franco Colapinto's next 5 races will define not just his place at Alpine, but potentially the direction of the team's entire rebuild. In a highly competitive grid, moments like this are rare, and they don't come back. For Jack Doohan, it's a difficult chapter. But as in all elite motorsport environments, every decision is judged by results. The next few races may not just determine who drives in the second Alpine seat, they may show whether the team's new leadership approach can deliver the performance Renault expects. What do you think? Was this the right call from Alpine? Should Colapinto get the seat full-time, or did Doohan deserve more time? Let us know in the comments, and if you want more breaking F1 updates like this, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications.